Hi guys! Guess who's back? It's me, Gary. I know, it's been a couple months, but I'm back. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Orbiting Live. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting up more videos, I promise. I'll have a lot of explanation about things going on. But I'm glad to be back and I'm glad to be filming. So let's just get into it. First and foremost, as everyone in the world knows, the coronavirus has been a big thing. So I work retail. My job was not shut down. I've had to work this entire time. And when everything first started, it just felt odd to me. It was hard for me to want to do a video promoting products that I was purchasing. A lot of the companies shut down or quit sending stuff, so it was hard to buy stuff too. Not that I looked a whole lot. There was a few things I purchased, but I don't know. With people being shut down. Sorry, I have an eyelash in my eye. Imagine that. With people being locked up, like everyone was arrested. No, like everyone being at home, not being able to go to work. I felt like it was just a weird time, and it still kind of is because things are just now starting to open up, which I have a lot of opinions about too. As someone who's worked in retail this entire time, but you know, I don't know. It just felt odd to me, but I wanted to get back on here because I've missed playing with makeup. I missed talking to you guys. I missed kind of just the whole interaction process. So I'm back, but I want to talk about some things. So show you guys some things that I've picked up. I know my last video was one of these videos where I showed everything I purchased. I have a lot to play with. So in the upcoming videos, I'll be incorporating more. I'm not buying as much because I want to play with a lot of the stuff that I have, but this is just the stuff in the last couple months I picked up. It's just a few things. But I wanted to hit on a few things too. I do want to bring up the Black Lives Matter movement. I think that is absolutely wonderful. I think it's something that this country needs right now. And I know it's maybe you're not hearing about it as much right now because it's died off just a little bit, or at least to me. I don't know. Maybe it's not where you're at, but I I don't know. I've done a lot of research and I've thought about a lot of stuff. And I didn't comment a lot on things. I did post a few things on Twitter of other people. I made sure their voices were being heard and I wanted to support the people that this really affected. And we all kind of have, something to learn from all of this. And I think it's very easy for people to disregard and say, well, it doesn't affect them, so it doesn't matter. But it does matter because we all want to be treated equal, regardless of your skin type, your sexual orientation, your race, what you look like, whether you're male or female, how you represent yourself to the world. Everybody deserves to be treated equally. And I see people say, oh, well, all lives matter, all lives matter. You don't get the point at all. All lives do matter. No one is absolutely saying that all lives don't matter. But the problem is that, especially for someone who is white, we never have to go outside even thinking about someone looking at us because of our skin color or what people are thinking or what may happen to us because of our skin color. Black Lives Matter is a movement to make it known that this is an issue. This is something these people deal with every single day, and it's not right. And honestly, growing up, for me, it's, a lot of it was the media. I know I grew up in a rural town, there wasn't a lot of different races around. There wasn't a lot of black people around. But I remember my parents were very welcoming to everybody. And I never heard them say, I don't think I ever heard them say derogatory comments about another race. My dad may have made some jokes in the 80s, about certain things, but as you get older, you don't really do that anymore. But in the 80s, I feel like that was more common than not, but that's part of the problem. So growing up, you see these things. And I remember specifically that there was a door-to-door salesman coming by our house. I wasn't very old at all, so this had to be mid 80s. I wasn't even 10. I was born in 77, so it had to be probably 85 or 86. But, and it was a black man, and I think that was the first time I ever saw a black man. And actually, I take that back. One of my friends was black. I'm trying to think. Man, it was so long ago. But anyway, it was one of the first people I saw of color. And I remember he came to our door, and my dad, it was so weird to me. At the time, I didn't quite understand what he was doing. But this gentleman was selling books. He was selling like the Britannica Encyclopedia. You know how people used to come to doors and try to offer you the full set of books for a certain price. And my dad made it a point, I think I was the only one home. Maybe my other brother was home too, but he made it a point to invite the gentleman in. He sat him down, listened to his entire speech, showed him so much respect, and he listened to everything he had to say. He was just, you know, he made it a point to us. He sat us boys down because when he came in, he made sure us boys were there too. And he listened to all of them. And he actually wound up buying the set, which actually was very beneficial to us for school. This guy was a good salesman too, but super nice guy. Got along really well. So he packed up and left, and Dad said goodbye. And we all said thank you and all this stuff. And he left. And then after he leaves, my dad, I just remember him saying that, you know, growing up, we're going to see a lot of different things, but we need to make sure that we respect everybody, sort of thing. And looking back on that, I think that was his way of trying to help us understand that regardless of our skin color, we should all be treated the same. Don't be scared of people. Don't think differently of people because of their skin color. Now, I'm not going to say I've not ever had those feelings. I think anybody growing up listening to the media and the way the movies and everything has portrayed people, it's kind of ingrained in your head. And while outwardly you may not show that, maybe you think that sometimes, you know? And it's kind of like, you know, there's a stigma for a long time about gay men that they're all super effeminate, or they all were drag queens, or they all wanted to be women, sort of thing. This is completely different, I know, but in the same context of how people stereotyped certain types of people. And then that stereotype hangs over that entire group, even though that's not true. And you see that today. And I think, you know, for so long, just how people have been treated and the way they've been portrayed has caused a lot of bad things to happen. And it never should have happened. And so that's, to me, I know this is kind of a long rant, I'm sorry. But to me, this is the Black Lives Matter movement. It's just about trying to get rid of those stereotypes and get rid of people's, you know, initial fears and stuff that's been ingrained in America for so long. It is ridiculous. And I feel like it's important to embrace people, and for companies too, to realize that there's a whole community out there that doesn't get recognized very often. So, I don't know. I know this is kind of, you know, weird to talk about, but it's what America's going through. And I hope, you know, I'm sure I've said some stupid shit in my past, and I hope that I never really have hurt anybody by anything. And if I ever have, I apologize sincerely. But, you know, like I said, I was brought up to respect people. Even when I remember growing up, I was kind of a goody two-shoes growing up. And I remember when my friends, even when songs would come on, like this is still early, you know, late 80s, 90s, start hanging out with people. And then some of those songs would come on, they'd say the N-word or whatever. And it was, you know, just normal. You would hear it on the radio or whatever. And some of my friends would sing that word. And I always was like, oh, you're not allowed to say that. Like, I was always that person, just like, you need to stop that. That's not a very nice word. Like, just, that was brought up. That's how I was brought up. And so I have never liked derogatory words towards people as far as that goes. And, you know, I don't know. That's it. That's all I have to say. All I have to say is please recognize that Black Lives Matter is extremely important, and it is something that needs to be addressed, and make sure your voice is getting heard, and talk to people. I've talked to people. I know I haven't been on here, But at work, I've brought it up a few times to people and talked about how important it was that we notice things and we don't pass judgment on people based on anything. You just don't know. You don't know anybody's situation. So I hate that this stuff is happening in America, but I hope some good will come out of this. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. And it's Gay Pride Month. So, we have Black Lives Matter movement going, hopefully strong. And we have, the Gay Pride going on, but then there's stuff in Congress going on where they passed a bill now where they don't have to, I believe they said they can discriminate against people against their chosen gender identity, which is just, I'm sorry, but it's fucking ridiculous. Let me find what it said here. I posted it on my Facebook page. So I just wanted to the Trump administration yanked the rug out from under more than 1 million Americans on Friday by removing protections that prohibit discrimination in healthcare against transgender patients. This move announced on the 4-year anniversary of the shooting at a gay nightclub in Orlando, Florida, in which 49 people died, is cruel and unusual punishment for an administration that chooses to represent a small and extreme fringe pushing to further marginalize the already disadvantaged. And that was on CNN here. But then I saw that, it passed that you can't be fired for being gay. So you win and you lose. And I think, it's a trying time. And I feel like, a lot of the stuff, especially the Black Lives Movement, people are saying, man, it's just gotten worse and it's gotten worse. It hasn't gotten worse. It's always been bad, like really bad. The difference is that we have more ways of communicating what's going on in the world between cell phones and cameras and things like that. So people see it a lot more. It's not that it's new. It's been going on forever. So lift voices up. Lift the voices up that need to be heard and let them be heard. Help share their stories. That's probably the most important. And, respect everybody and love each other. Please just love each other. Sorry, that's my rants. That's what's been going on. I have been obsessed with, switch a topic, Nintendo Switch, Animal Crossing. If you follow my Twitter, you probably see me talking about it. That's pretty much all I've been doing. I have been a lazy ass. And like I said, the makeup game, I love makeup, but I just was kind of like in my head, I'm just like, it just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. It's starting to feel right, so I wanted to get back into it. But Nintendo Switch, Animal Crossing, I may start doing some Animal Crossing videos because I've spent so much time on that game. So there's that. And then I bought a Cricut Maker, which is one of these things that cuts out products and stuff. And it's been sitting on my floor for over a month. And I bought it with my stimulus check. And I want to start crafting things. So maybe I'll do some crafting videos too. Will that be exciting? Because all the stuff I make would be fabulous. So you should totally enjoy that. So anyway, I'm back. Stay subscribed, please. Like this video because I'm back. Give me a thumbs up that you're happy I'm back. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Like I said, I haven't been posting as much, but I'm hopefully going to get back into that. So please, you can always follow me on Twitter and start messaging me or whatever you want to do. And there are some people on Instagram that's messaged me and said, hey, what's going on? And I'm back. I promise I'm back. Some makeup, maybe some other stuff. It'll be fun. We'll do some different things together. We'll just have fun. How about that? Let's just make this a fun channel. I need some tea. Not that this channel wasn't fun to begin with, but you know what I mean? All right. So a few things. Colored Raine is a cosmetic brand owned by a lovely, lovely woman of color. And they have sent me, last year, they sent me a bunch of, they sent me a huge box of makeup. And I've absolutely loved everything I've tried from them. And I've not really done them justice on my channel as much as I should have. I should have done a whole video on just them. But the timing was bad because when I got it, it was when I was going through my surgery and all this stuff. And it was so much. And it's just excuses, really. But just know that their brand is fantastic. But I did notice, I still follow them and all this stuff. I did buy this. This is from Colored Raine. Look how gorgeous that picture is. This is the Book of Shadows, or Book of Shades. And this is, let me look it up. Oh, I had it on my phone. It was $42. I think they had a little bit of a sale going on when I purchased it. But what this is it's really heavy duty. This is what the side looks like. There's no eyeshadows in this, but it is a magnetic. It's really heavy. It has this nice little thing here. It is an empty palette for all of your singles. So you can pop stuff out as long as they're circles. You can pop them out and put them in here, and they've got them numbered. And this will hold 72 shades. And they do have little protectors on them, so that's nice. Has a nice mirror. It's fantastic. This is really well made. In the back, it says, "Dear Raine Squad, I created the Book of Shades with you in mind. You inspire me and the Colored Raine team to remain innovative and color outside the lines. You push me to be the best that I can ever be. This book is dedicated to you. Be a shady queen and throw all your shade in this book, and I guarantee you'll look good while doing so. With love, the Raine and the Colored Raine team." It says #Raine Squad. I did buy this. It's fantastic. I have a lot of their palettes, so I'm going to depot them and put them in here. I have too many palettes, so I needed something like this so I can start putting shades in. So I'm super excited to get this, and they sent this beautiful little clutch. This book will not fit in there, but it's just something to have in case I want to throw something in it. Gorgeous. I love that. So I'm excited about that. This will be good for all the lipsticks that I have from them. So I'm super excited about that. Check out Colored Raine if you haven't already. And then some of the stuff I haven't even opened. So Sigma Beauty had a special brush that was coming out for Pride, and some of the proceeds were going to the Trevor Project, I believe. So their F80 Kabuki brush, I bought this. Here's the thing, shipping has been ridiculous on some of this stuff. I don't blame the company. It was sent in a perfectly good time. It's just everybody's backlogged, I guess. But so look at this brush. It is just super pretty metallic Kabuki brush. So I'm excited about that. You know I love my Sigma brushes. And I also ordered my favorite brush for all time from them, the Duo Fiber F50. This is my favorite. Ew, that's a little loose. But this is what I do all my contouring with my powders. I have one of these, but I use it so much I went ahead and I bought 2 of them. So I'm excited to have those. To add it to my brush collection. Not that I need it. I have 1,000,002 brushes, but can you ever have too many brushes? It just gives you more reason to use them and not wash them, which probably isn't a good thing, but who cares, right? So I got 2 more of those. Sigma has really good quality, and I forgot they'd sent me, after like my first order, see, these are all my Sigma brushes, and these won't fit in here because, oh, maybe, oh, okay, they fit, barely. After my first order, or my second order, when I first ordered these brushes, they sent me like a 40% off coupon, and I kept it in my email, and I kept it. It's been in there like a year, and I almost forgot I had it. I'm like, I really want to order these, and sometimes these brushes, you look at them, you're like, I don't want to pay $25 for that. That's a lot of money, especially if you need more than one. And then I was like, oh, I have the 40% off, so that is why I used it, and I'm excited. And I want to show you something that I've got at Walmart. This, I usually don't buy stuff like this, but I'm a monkey and I love sparkly things. And This was gorgeous. Look at it change. It's just like a little clutch, but it changes colors. See how it shifts like from blue, and then I'll go to like pink. I mean, how cute is this? Was on clearance for $3. And I thought and it's pretty big, it'll hold quite a bit. So I just thought if I ever needed to, like, someone's like, come over and do my makeup, or hey, you should come do this, or we should do a collab, or, because, you know, I have so many friends that do makeup that want to do collabs with me. I could use this and put my stuff in it. And how snazzy and perfect is it? Imagine, that's so good. I love it. It's so good. So good. So, I also ordered, I've been saying so a lot. I'm sorry. Makeup Geek. I had talked about buying their neutral shades. As you know, I had their, it is the Matrix Color Collection. I had it, and then I got their neutral shades. I've had this for a little while. I haven't used it yet. But I did the same thing with it. I put this up here, and these are the shades for it. I don't think I've talked about this, but I'm excited to use this because they have wonderful formulas. And the reason I brought this up is because they also had the Color Power Shot thingy-madilly going on. And it's a smaller, I'm just now opening this too. So this is a smaller palette. Because even the color one didn't have like bright colors in it. Ooh, look at how shiny this is. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, darling. Oh, look at the mirror. I'm going to have fingerprints galore all over this. So this is, oh, smarty. They sent me a Makeup Geek mask. Oh, so good. I don't know where that's work. People are going to be like, what? What is Makeup Geek? So, colors. It's Power Pigments. It's the Color Power Pigments. And it took 2.5 weeks to get this. Like I said, they shipped it really quick. It's just, the shipping just took forever. So we have, so I'm going to get this bad boy out. We have Untouchable. We have, what else do we have? This one is called Dynamic. Of course, it's the orange. And then we have Potential, because we all got potential. This is their yellow. Camera looks a little green tinted a little bit. And then we have, where's the green? So we have Transform. I have so many palettes to play with now. This is gorgeous green. I love that color. It'll go good with the shirt. I'll just wear it as a pen and be like, look, it's eyeshadow. Wear it to work. I'm just like, girl, it'll be fabulous. And then we'll go with the blue, which is Indestructible. And they all come separately, and they do this so they don't break, which I don't blame them. That's Indestructible. And then they have another blue. It's kind of rainbow colors. But green, blue. Let's do, which purple do I want in there? They got a couple purples. This is Dedicated. No, let's do Invincible, which is a purple, which is this one. I love their eyeshadow formula, so I thought I needed to get some more colors. And then this one is Dedicated, which is more of a berry tone, comparatively speaking. I can do that on camera. And then This is Tenacious. Tenacious, which is more of a teal color. Oh, that's gorgeous. And then we have Unleashed, which is the pink. So, why don't I'm going to change this around. I need to write their shades on this because I'm not going to remember their shade names. But I can do that later when I use it. So I'm going to kind of do it this way. So this is kind of what it looks like. I don't remember how much I paid for this. I think it was like 30 bucks. This is a heavy duty eyeshadow palette. I think, you know, you could put bigger pans in here, so that's why it's made like that. But you could probably put a little brush or something in there if you wanted to. But I really like that. I like the colors a lot. And that's what it looks like. So I ordered that, so I'm excited to be playing with that. Yeah, I just got that yesterday. I don't even remember what day. I'm throwing away my trash. So they sent me a mask. This is Makeup Geek. I'm totally wearing this to work. I'm sure people are like, what does that mean? Oh my gosh. So good. Oh, I love it. Why is I have little... What is that? It's just a little fuzzy. Yeah, I'm definitely going to wear that to work. So everyone knows I'm a makeup geek. Love it. Oh, and then I have the last thing that I bought. No, I have two more things. So, I swear I'm going to be over. I know you guys have probably already seen this, but Haus Labs released Stupid Love, and look at this card of this gorgeous, gorgeous group of people. And I like their first palette. It was very user-friendly. I know people have weird stuff to say about what they think. This palette, I think, is $48 for it, but it's bigger than their other one. And do you have Chromatica? Have you bought Lady Gaga's Chromatica album? I'm obsessed. When I first heard it, I was kind of like, I'm not sure. Because it's all super dancey, but the lyrics are pretty serious. Like, she talks about her mental health and how she was used on some stuff, and I'm kind of like, does that make sense? But the more I listen to it, the more, oh my god. And Rain on Me, don't even get me started. I cannot stop listening to that song. This is Stupid Love. This is the palette. It is currently sold out. Just good for Gaga. And this is more basic blues, and I'm sure you've seen this. This is what it looks like. And then it should have a thing of Gaga over the top of it, which is cute. A really big mirror. And these are the colors. I think those are gorgeous colors. Very blue, but I think it's pretty user-friendly. There's a lot of shimmers. So, yeah. I'll be playing with that. We'll do another Gaga video. Stupid Love. Stupid Love. And then, last but not least, I wasn't going to buy this, but I had to because I had the other ones, and I actually really like the colors, and this is the only one she's releasing this year of this. So, I was like, okay, I will go ahead and buy it. It is the Norvina It is pink. Of course, it's the metal, plasticky metal, heavy duty, huge ass mirror. And those are the colors. Very springy. You see all my crap on my desk, ignore it. But gorgeous. And her other ones perform so well. And these really are, you know, good for someone who, it's $65. It is expensive, I'm not gonna lie. But if you want extremely good shadows for, like, you know, a pro kid, or you just love makeup, go for it. You cannot go wrong with her stuff. So that's kind of everything that I have. That's kind of what's been going on. That's all the new stuff. I promise I'll wear makeup soon. I actually was going to record a video last week, but you probably saw a picture of me. I was outside. Stupid me. I didn't wear sunscreen. Do not yell at me. I know. I am a redhead, as you can tell, with my gray. I was outside at work because I changed areas at my job, so I'm over the garden center area. So I had to go outside and help the garden center people. But what turned into what I thought was just going to be a few minutes wound up being 6 hours. And of course, I didn't have sunscreen on, and I was burnt. And it's been 2 weeks now, and my head just stopped peeling 2 days ago. So that was part of the reason I didn't wear makeup, is because my skin was peeling so bad, I wouldn't be able to do anything that would just kind of stay down and make sense, and it kind of pushed things back a little bit. But that's what's been going on. I'm here, I'm back, please love me still. I love you. I love you. I love you quite a bit, so please stick around to my videos. I'd love to have you. Please subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up if you liked this video. If you like to see more content from me, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Orbiting Live. I'd love to have you. Send me messages, send me lots of comments. I love you all. I hope you all have stayed safe, and I hope to see you again soon, so please stick around. That's all for now. Everyone have a great morning, evening, noon, night, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.